Hey guys, good morning. I am in my hotel room. It is raining outside. Will be raining the entire day. Been debating whether I should go or whether I should stay, and I decided, what the hell, right? Give myself a little challenge, see if I can ride all day. Obviously I can, but see if riding all day in the rain is something that can be useful. I have spent the day trimming some of my gear up, getting rid of some things. I threw away a bunch of little electronic adapters and just doodads and things I think I won't use now, maybe later, but why are you going to carry them around forever? I also swapped my glasses out from the dark lenses to these these lighter lenses because I want to defend against the rain. It's not a heavy downpour like torrential rain. It's set to take us around 93 kilometers. Halfway is going up and the other half is going to be going down a slope. So the beginning part of this day is going to be a slow trudge. The second half of this day might be slow as well, because if you go too fast in the rain, you end up kicking up the rain from the front tires into your face, and I don't like that either. So without further ado, we're probably going to switch here real soon to my GoPro because it's waterproof natively, and this camera here is going to get stored away. So the quality of the image and the audio quality are going to go. Just give me a heads up. See ya. Okay. Let's do this, okay? There's an Air Force base near here. It's gonna be a wet day today, from here on out. Learned a couple of lessons. A raincoat is only watertight when all the pockets are zipped up. I left the 7-Eleven after getting a couple of drinks for the ride, and I was riding for, I don't know, about 20 minutes in the rain, and all of a sudden I'm like, why are my insides getting wet? And I looked down and my pockets were wide open, like rainwater catches. Not smart. So I zipped them up, and now I'm moist on the inside, but at least it's not going to get any more moist. I think that what I have to do is not stop. That's the plan. If I stop, my body temperature will go down, the water will help that happen, and I'll get cold quick. But if I keep up a decent pace and I keep my heart rate up, the water will almost act like a coolant, keeping me fairly comfortably cool. My Jayoe hat brim is acting like a perfect rain deflector. It's pushing the water out just far enough to where when it falls down from my brim, it doesn't land inside my jacket. The other problem I have is sweat. If I am keeping my heart rate up, then I sweat. And sweating inside a rain jacket, there's not a lot of ventilation. But again, as long as I keep my pace up, shouldn't be a problem. I mean, we categorize fear in a lot of categories, you know. There's fear of death, that's way up on the list. Fear of bodily injury, that's way up on the list. I mean, my fear of leaving the hotel and riding in the rain was like a very low grade frustration, inconvenience kind of rain. You know, now that I'm in it, I mean, I can look over and see the water, you know, cascading down the trees of the forest to my left and right, and I can listen to the cars coming up the road and see the water as it finds its way off the highway, and it's not so bad. Do I want to do it every day? Nah. But I think today will be okay. Not a big deal. One thing that is something I'm interested in seeing today is how my bags hold up. They are going to get inundated with rain. These side bags are actually bicycle handlebar bags, oversized ones. They are supposed to be almost 100% watertight, so that should be cool. In the back, I've got my backpack wrapped up in a rain cover, and my panniers are wrapped up as well. So, but they're not 100% watertight, and I'm very interested to see if any of that rainwater penetrates the inner compartment of the bags. My laptop and hard drives are scattered amongst there, but they're wrapped up pretty well in their own bags inside those bags. It'll just be interesting to see how things go. Do any of you guys scuba dive? I really like to scuba dive. And when you're diving, depending on the temperature of the water, you have a few choices on what you can wear. Natural, like wearing a pair of swimsuit trunks, in which case the water, when it touches your skin, is going to pull as much heat out of your body as possible. But if the water's warm, it's one of my favorite ways to dive. Two, you can wear a wetsuit. A wetsuit traps the water in between a layer of your own body and neoprene, and your body warms up the water, and then because it's trapped between the neoprene and your body, it kind of creates a nice warm layer of water. The third way, you could go with the full dry suit, which basically seals 100% or almost 100% your body off from the outside water. You can wear a sweater. Your sweater will stay dry on your body, so you dress really warm, and then you put the suit on, and when you dive, your core body is going to stay dry. Why am I telling you this? Because right now my body is acting a lot like it's wearing a wetsuit. The position of a recumbent, when you're sitting like this, what part of my body is the lowest? I'll give you a guess. So basically what's happening, the bottom cuffs of my rain pants are a little bit oversized, and they don't grab my ankles as tight as they could, so that as I ride forward, water is getting into the bottom of my pants and slowly making its way to the lowest point on my body. The lowest point on my body just happens to be my ass. So basically, I am marinating in some mat soup. Now, it's not such a horrible thing. Woo. Hold on. That I have such a hot ass. So the water that is marinating is also being cooked by my body. And there you can see the connection with my wetsuit metaphor. My rain pants are acting like a wetsuit. Sort of like I'm in a little self-contained jacuzzi. We'll see if my attitude on this holds true in about 60 more kilometers. But so far it's bearable. And at a certain point in time, I will have to quote unquote drain the swamp. Well, things are starting to dry up. Finally. I am just about 12 kilometers away from the destination. We made good time. I'm going to check into the hotel and then immediately inspect all my stuff to see how my waterproofing does work. I also hope you can hear me because I don't have a wind guard on this camera, and I imagine it's... Maybe you can't hear anything I'm saying. That would suck. I feel like the rain really messes with my Garmin Edge 1000's brain. I mean, I go on a really steep incline, like 5 degrees, 6 degrees, and it says I'm -3. Or I'm going like down. I mean, my wheels are just going on their own. I don't have to pedal. I'm cruising, and it said I was 13 degrees. It's just totally screwed up. And right now, elevation has gone from 116 to 122 in like 25 seconds. No matter. It seems to work a lot better when it's dry. Right now, it's scrambled. But we are almost there, folks. Less than 10 kilometers. I'm on the Lake Toya. It's looks beautiful. Contemplating flying the drone, but I'm just gonna get to the hotel and then open up all my bags on camera. But yeah, I think we are through the thick of it. Relax, get to the city, check into the hotel, and do some investigation on my gear. This lake is beautiful. It would make a nice backdrop to the little sizzle reel I need to make for the travel channel. So that was one of the reasons that I made this ride. If I had to do any talking bits, that video I need to produce, and I had to do it at that last city, Shikotsu-tōya, just wasn't very beautiful. But this place is nice. So I could pretty much record anywhere and have a really nice setting. Alright guys, I am going to switch back to the other camera, seeing as though it's not raining. So I will catch you in 2 seconds. Oh, that's much better. I think. I'll find out when I edit. Alright, first things first, I have to check my overbag, my backpack. This has my laptop and some of my most important things, plus my passport, which is important for checking in. Let's see how wet it is. Passport is good, and laptop seems dry. It's good. And we'll check the rest in the room. Okay. The end of a good day. Good day. I'm in a traditional Japanese hotel room, like super traditional. We have a carpeted, like, foyer, I guess? What would this be called? Balcony, I guess? And then the rest is tatami. I'll sleep on the floor right here. TV area for laptop and whatnot. I'm gonna open up my bags and see how they did and give you a little rating on my waterproofness. Okay, so let's investigate. My side bag's got the brunt of the carnage because I don't have my mud flaps on my bike anymore. They ripped off because my wheels would get next to a curb and they grab and so they ripped off. So now these are actually my mud guards and they get really nasty. Just everything just flips up all over them. So if I keep anything in this forward pocket, like my bike tool or anything, it's gonna get toast. These Arkle side bags are fantastic as long as you get the stuff inside. Anything that is kept on this outer area is gonna get toasted, and pretty much what I expected. The one bummer though is it gets heavy, you know, because it gets just sopping and soaking wet. But the cool thing is the inside. Now, the inside has a plastic lined lid that is impervious to water. I put some clothing here just to see if the water would get through, and it's good. My flying iPhone is good. I mean, my Bluetooth speaker, everything in here is real good. Even the bottom is very dry. I would rate this very highly inside. But if I had a choice to buy another one of these side bags, I would probably go for something with like a plastic outer shell or like a vinyl outer shell. So far, so good. My other one is here. This one was full of some food. I never even really opened these, but I did put some of my towels there for the spa, glasses. Not even really foggy. I mean, everything fared really well. My glasses in their bag. None of this even came out. Chocolate chip cookie, which I'll eat right now because I deserve it. However good or bad this Columbia rain jacket was, I think I ruined it when I opened my pockets. As soon as I opened my pockets, it didn't matter how watertight they were instantly not watertight. So my undershirt here is soaked, and that's my fault. The pants are open in the bottom, and the water was going in and just pooling inside my ass area. So you can imagine that my sweatpants that I'm wearing under here are totally soaked. I think what I can do in the future is wrap this up tight with a little strap. I have a bunch of straps, and that should solve that problem. Next up is my backpack. My backpack was wrapped by sort of like a backpack water protector. I mean, the big thing here for me is my laptop, and I see a little bit of moisture in the corner, but as long as it's not inside, I think I'm okay. I actually have a Thule case that I wrap my laptop in. I'm feeling back here. I don't really feel any water on the backpack, so I'd say that my backpack was a total positive. But the big problem is my pannier bags. My side pannier bags. Let's take a look. I mean, this whole area here is totally wet. And that's kind of to be expected, but the way that the wheel spins, it shouldn't have too much water on it. I mean, it shouldn't be like waterlogged. And you can see there's definitely some water that got through it, but
I would say that no water got into the side pocket here, which is good. Check the inside. Inside, I would say my hat is dry. Oh. Looking in here, I can see my jacket, my down jacket just got soaked. Okay, so that corner here got really wet. The big thing I was worried about were my hard drives. This is my hard drive case. And I didn't think that it was gonna get wet because it was in the center of the bag and it was nestled amongst all these other kind of wet bags. What is here? This is my shirt bag, I think. Everything that's shirts, okay. This shirt is dry. This shirt is a little bit wet here. So some water did get into this bag. As far as the rest of them, I think not so bad. My pants bag is wet here. Not so bad. Not too bad. So you can see, got a lot of wetness here that came in from the bottom. I do have this plastic plate here, but I'm guessing it gets in somewhere. This bag I give a 7 out of 10. I would say my backpack is like a 9. I'd say these Arkel side bags are probably a 9.5 for the inside, but for the outside they're like a 0. There's just nothing that's going to protect the outside. This other one has my camping gear in it, which is not as mission critical as far as keeping dry goes. As far as the way this bag works, it's got a mesh here in the far corner, so the wind will go this way, water will be hitting the bag here, and then this is kind of like an area where the water can exit if it does get inside the bag, so you won't have like pooling. This one is wet. This whole edge is soaked. This is my sleeping pad. Batteries for the drone, which were up high, so they didn't get any water. Shoes. My drone, which is dry, because I put these up higher, but everything down at the bottom, like my tent here, got wet. But you know what, like this tent bag is waterproof, so I'm not super worried about it. I will open it up and lay it out, but yeah, the bottom of this bag is wet. Okay, so I would say that my panniers did not perform in the rain as well as I would have hoped, especially with my bags, my rain covers. I'm gonna have to open them up, lay them out to dry, and think about how I pack things in the future. Everything on the bottom of these bags needs to be something that doesn't necessarily mind getting wet. Like putting my down jacket on the bottom was not a good idea. And maybe using more wet bags as opposed to these just lightweight packing bags. Anyways, I'm going to open all this stuff up and clean up and maybe take a shower, and then I will hit you up later.